Hello, everyone. Um, I hope that you all had a nice 4th of July. Probably still maybe celebrating the weekend a little bit. I'm guessing that the holiday most likely interfered with some of the participation so far. Um, so we'll just leave that discussion going, and Robert and I will be kind of maybe expanding a little bit on that conversation. So we'll keep it going through this week. I hope that you have a chance to take a look at what folks have written so far, and that you'll also take some time to participate as well. So we're going to move ahead then, and we're moving into a different discussion on something that I hope you'll find interesting. We're actually going to take a hard look at a concept that has become somewhat of an institution in education. That is the concept of learning styles and multiple intelligences, which are so popular within our profession. So popular, in fact, that students in past classes have referred to challenging the validity of using multiple intelligences and learning styles as the educational equivalent of killing puppies. Strong parallel, but I think you get the point. These concepts fall under a broader class of educational practices supported by modality theory. That is, the idea that people differ in their ability to learn new material depending on the modality, whether the learner hears it, sees it, or touches it. It also includes the notions of left brain, right brain differences, male-female differences, multiple intelligences, etc. In fact, I did a recent internet search and found more than 70 iterations of modality approaches, each claiming to unlock the minds of students. While each of these theories differs to the degree that they share an essential grounding in the idea that our brains are hardwired to accept and process information in different ways. If we accept this assumption, then it follows that we need to identify these styles and adjust our teaching to match the learner's identified modality. For an example of a lesson plan based on this theory, there's a link below you can follow. It probably looks good on the surface, but as you will see as you go through this week's lesson, the problem is that after more than 40 years of research, there is no evidence to support practices such as this, that is, prescriptive uses of modality approaches in teaching. So there's a couple of websites I want you to look at. There's a sample lesson plan based on learning styles, the link. Hopefully it's going to work. And as far as activities, to begin, I'd like you to explore the websites listed below. There's one on Kolb's learning style, one on Dunn and Dunn's learning style. And after you've considered, looking through these websites, go ahead and read the PDF that I've attached below titled Different Strokes for Different Folks. This article addresses the research issues involved with learning style effectiveness. Then follow that article with the two websites below where Daniel Willingham discusses the topic as well. There's a YouTube video and a YouTube podcast that I think you'll get a kick out of. And from there then we'll go on to your first reflection paper, which will be due in 1 week. And so the reflection goes something like this. As you've had a chance to review these materials, have your thoughts on learning styles and multiple intelligences changed? Whether or not they have, at least you now know some of the problems associated with the theory. So for this reflection paper, I'd like you to comment on the following questions. What are the problems with modality approaches? Is there a place for them in educational practice? If not, why? If so, where and how? All right. So hope you're having a good week, and we'll see you soon.